This is it. Our final challenge to conquer in Generation 3 before my Ribbon Master gets transferred to Generation 4. Enter Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. These games were released for the GameCube, and unlike other console Pokemon games before them, like Pokemon Stadium, these games are full-blown RPGs with people to meet, Pokemon to catch, and places to see. One of the locales you'll see in these games that is particularly memorable is Mount Battle. It's one of the few battle facilities in this game, where the goal is to beat 100 trainers in a row, and doing so will award your party with the Earth Ribbon. While Mount Battle does allow you to take breaks and come back to the facility, doing so or changing your party in any way will remove your ability to acquire the ribbon at the end. So we'll need to get a team that can reliably make the climb on its own, preferably in one sitting, to ensure we're able to obtain the ribbon. Luckily, Mount Battle is quite generous, as there are no restrictions whatsoever. It's double battle the whole way through, you can use up to 6 of any Pokemon you want at any level, so we have more freedom here than any other facility in the series' history. First, of course, is Angelite, and oh, a shiny Snorunt. Right, I should mention that I didn't undergo this challenge alone. You see, a friend of mine is also doing their own Ribbon Master challenge with their favorite Pokemon, Frostlass. However, my friend Jake doesn't own a GameCube or either of the Pokemon games for the system, so he did what no sane person would ever do, and drove a really long way just to play Pokemon Colosseum with me for a few hours. I'll quickly go over our Ribbon Masters, and then talk about the truly maniacal strategy we have in the remaining 4 slots of the team. If you saw my EV training guide or my Battle Tower video, then you've already seen Angelite's stats and moves, except, right. I might have forgotten to replace Rest and Snore from the contest marathon in favor of better moves like Bite and Baton Pass. I also didn't bother leveling up Angelite at all, so he's still at level 60. No worries though, I'm confident in the rest of the team that Angelite will just be able to coast by this challenge on the sidelines. So what about Jake's Snorunt? Turns out Jake also didn't bother changing his moveset after running through all the contests. However, his move combination of Powder Snow and Blizzard is at least much more useful in battle than Rest plus Snore. Jake's Snorunt is level 100 and fully trained in its special attack and speed, and has the moves Blizzard, Powder Snow, Double Team, and Protect, and is also carrying the Bright Powder item. While Snorunt isn't exactly a powerhouse in the grand scheme of things, it can actually help out a ton in battles, on account of being EV trained and level 100, as, spoiler warning, none of the trainers on Mount Battle get anywhere close to level 100. Despite that, much like Angelite, Snorunt is just here for the ride. The rest of the team will be handling the brunt of the work. Since there are no restrictions on what Pokemon we're allowed to bring to Mount Battle, we're pulling out all the stops and starting with the Titan of the Seas himself, Kyogre. I'm sure he needs no introduction at this point. Despite first appearing in Ruby and Sapphire, Kyogre has been an unstoppable behemoth of a Pokemon ever since. With that in mind, we have an extremely aggressive set. I RNG manipulated a Kyogre with a modest nature and fully trained it in its special attack and speed stats, and gave it the moves Water Spout, Ice Beam, Thunder, and Hidden Power Fire. This Kyogre is single-handedly capable of winning every single battle it'll face on Mount Battle. Water Spout is one of the strongest spread moves in the game that is boosted even further with Stab, Mystic Water, and Rain from Kyogre's Drizzle ability. We also have Ice Beam to hit Water Absorb Quagsire, and Wooper, Thunder to hit Water Absorb Mantine, and Hidden Power Fire to break Shedinja's Wonder Guard. Truly nothing is capable of stopping this absolute monster, but why stop there? Remember, we have no restrictions whatsoever, so why not bring along a second Kyogre to work in tandem with this one? That's exactly what we did. I used the Battle Tower cloning glitch to duplicate Kyogre, and now we have 2. Though, we can optimize this a little further. The second Kyogre has the same moves and held item as the first Kyogre, but the EVs are altered ever so slightly. The second Kyogre is still trained to have max special attack, however, I removed some speed EVs and placed them into defense on this Kyogre. Why, you may ask? With this EV spread, Kyogre 1 is exactly 1 point of speed faster than the second Kyogre, so I'll always know which one is going to attack first. Otherwise, these 2 Kyogre are identical in every other way. In light of that, I nicknamed the first faster Kyogre Sailfish, and the second slower Kyogre Seahorse. Here's an animal fact for you. The fastest fish on Earth is the Indo-Pacific Sailfish, and the slowest fish on Earth is the Dwarf Seahorse. And now you know how I came up with the nicknames for these Kyogre. What about the remaining 2 slots, I hear you ask? I just cloned Sailfish and Seahorse again. Yeah, I'm not kidding. That's the team. 4 Kyogre, an Eevee, and a Snorunt. As ridiculous as it sounds, it's damn effective, and climbing Mount Battle is slow enough as it is, so I'll take all the cheese I can get. Speaking of cheese, before I play some highlights, let's quickly talk about how double battles work in Generation 3. To be perfectly honest with you, double battles haven't changed a ton over the years. However, there is one little quirk to double battles in Generation 3 that is not present in future generations. Normally, when a Pokemon is knocked out in a double battle, it is not replaced by a new Pokemon until the very end of the turn. However, that's not how things work in Generation 3. In these games, if a Pokemon is knocked out in a double battle, it is replaced immediately. And you can probably see where I'm going with this. This means that if Sailfish and Seahorse both use Water Spout on the same turn, Sailfish will KO both opposing Pokemon with his Water Spout. They'll be immediately replaced, and before they have a chance to even attack, they'll get knocked out by Seahorse's Water Spout on the same turn. So with this strategy, we're able to get upwards of 4 KOs in a single turn without any risk of taking damage ourselves. So with our team complete and our strategy set, we drove across the desert to Mount Battle and began the climb. Even with a fairly effortless strategy like this one, 100 battles is a lot of battles, and this whole process took us a couple hours to complete. So to keep our energy up, me and Jake took turns battling after every 10 battles, while the other one opened up booster packs for the new Prismatic Evolution set, as it had just recently been released at the time of the livestream. Speaking of live streams, if you're interested in seeing the entire Mount Battle climb uncut, you can view the entire livestream in the live streams playlist on my channel. With that out of the way, cue the music!
About you. Oh, there's like a whole cutscene.
Yeah.
There's no way we're going to lose. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to Zomac here, but we still have 4 Kyogre.
We do still have 4 Kyogre.
Pinsir and Claydol.
Alright, what attack is Snorunt using?
Snorunt is gonna use Blizzard.
Alright.
Snorunt's gonna use
Big Blizzard coming in. I love that shiny color.
So like cyan.
You see the shiny spot?
Pretty.
Alright, I'm going to click Water Spout.
Wow. So now, when Water Spout knocks both of them out, Blizzard will knock the next two out.
It knocks the next two out,
obviously, because it'll hit both of them and actually deal enough damage.
Because I'm pretty sure he has a Latios on his team at the very least.
Well then, I've got a surprise for it.
I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe he doesn't. These are level 60.
That looks so ugly.
He does look ugly.
Oh, if it hits Gligar, it's knocking out for sure.
It's knocking out both
It's super
of them.
effective for both.
Yeah, no, this is it. Yeah, we're just getting a double KO here.
Look, critical
Oh, the
hit.
crit! It didn't matter.
Let's go.
That crit did not matter.
Man, that animation is pretty cool. See, look.
Oh.
Oh, she did something. Okay,
She cooked.
You should thunder the Flygon. You should use thunder and then let me blizzard again.
Okay. I'll play your game.
Yippee!
I'll be a Ruby and Sapphire Battle Tower AI.
Snow it carries. Miss! That sound effect is cool too.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Snowrun did so much work. We owe our victory to her. Entirely.
She's cleared like 3 Pokemon.
Oh wait, there's still another guy.
Yeah, there's still, he's got a full team.
Oh.
Oh no. That's our last guy?
Yeah, we can't fight him.
Oh my god.
Alright, Snowrun's gonna protect. That's a pretty cool
It is really
animation.
cool, I like it.
It's like the anime. Hit him with your thunder.
Baboom.
Papa Booey. Yeah, so I expected this to both take longer and be harder.
Yeah, I didn't realize it capped at level 60.
No, I thought it went
That was
to
pretty
82.
bad.
Stupendous! Great job, everyone.
Alright, let's get the ribbon and then we'll open up the rest of the packs.
We did it!
We
Bing
did
bong.
it! By the skin of our teeth, we made it to the top of Mount Battle. Sailfish, Seahorse, Sailfish 2, Seahorse 2, Angelite, and Snowrunt all have their Earth ribbons, and with that, we have now earned every ribbon that we can possibly earn in Generation 3. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the Sinnoh region.